Hello everyone, and peace of the Lord to all of you. Please invite your friends. And today we have a good topic to discuss. I see not too many people here. I thought if we come Sunday, we will have a better number than this. But it's okay. Maybe people are doing barbecue, and barbecue is very important. Even Muhammad, if he knew about barbecue, he will make a chapter. He will call the chapter baby barbecue, because he likes babies, to marry them. Anyway, we do our part, and those who care, they care. The one who don't, they don't. Before we start, a Muslim, he sent me a message in Skype, and he said the following. If Islam is false, then why it is growing this fast? You can't answer this. And according to my numbers, Islam is dying so fast, not growing fast. As an example, if you don't watch the news, in Saudi Arabia, there is no more Islamic police, which is commanded by Allah and His Prophet. There is no more hijab as a must, as you know, commanded by Allah and His Prophet. There is music and movie theaters and dancing and festivals. And this is all against Allah. So if this is the center of Islam, you notice that Islam there is become just a picture. It's just a name. They claim to be like Muslims, but in fact nobody want to follow Islam. So your numbers is just a fabrication, and you calculate everybody as a Muslim at the end of the day, but all of us, we knew not even a single one of you is a Muslim. And we can prove it very easy. Just call me and I will show you. In fact, our topic today will prove it. This is a video of a big Muslim sheikh. His name is Sheikh Ahmed Al-Qabanji. He's asking questions none of you Muslims can answer. He's just being honest. Just to give to your attention, I'm going to translate this in Arabic. This guy, he is not an ex-Muslim. No, he's a Muslim. He's a big sheikh. But he's asking questions. It is like nails in the bum of Allah and His Prophet. And not a single Muslim can answer him. So if you like to join us, don't answer me, answer him. I will play part by part, and I will translate what he is saying. The video title is Izdawajiyatullah wa Rasulahu, the double standard of Allah and His Messenger. So let us hear a little bit of what he say, and I will translate. Now, if you have Google phone, Google Pixel, they have a new technology. You can even get like an immediate translation for a video, which is nice. But you have to have Google Pixel to do that.
لو قلنا بأن هذا القرآن من الله كما هو السائد، فأول من اجتهد وغير النص هو الله.
He is saying, if this Quran is sent by Allah, as the majority believe, but the first one who changed the Quran is Allah. The first one what? Who changed the Quran is Allah. And it's true. And yet the Muslim, they say the Quran is preserved. So he's saying Erdogan just re-elected. I'm so happy to hear that. Actually, I don't want the atheist, because as I said 2 days ago, if the atheists get elected, those stupid European, they will open their doors, and the American, they will give the best of weapon they have. So keep Erdogan there, he will keep Turkey down, let the puppy down. Yeah, that's good news. So if the Quran is from Allah, this is his words, not mine. When he say, if it is from Allah, that mean what? That mean he is a Muslim, but he believed that this Quran cannot be from Allah. So this guy, he believe in Allah. But obviously, there's a lot of garbage in this Quran, and a lot of things is messed up. made him believe that this is a book cannot be from Allah. So now, what is the reason? Because the first one who changed the Quran, Allah.
يعني هو لم يلتزم بكلامه الذي قاله قبل سنة أو سنتين.
He did not even keep his words, which he said it a year or two before, talking about Allah. So when Allah, he says he don't exchange his words, and nobody can exchange his word, he himself did not hold on what he said a year or two before. So Allah himself contradict Allah.
لماذا؟ لاختلاف المرحلة.
He's saying, what is the reason? Because now we have different stage. So Allah is abrogating his stages.
هنا الله سبحانه وتعالى ما ينطينا قضية تعبدية، ينطينا بالدليل، تقول ليش أنا غيرت؟ فإذا ذكر الدليل فإحنا مع الدليل. كل ما عندنا دليل، كل ما توفرت العلة يمكن تغيير الحكم.
So he's saying that when Allah he changed, he gave us a reason. When the reason exist, we know what is behind the change, why the change happened.
الحكم كما في القاعدة الفقهية، الحكم يدور مدار العلة.
So the rule, like when you make a law, the ruling go and follow the reason, which means not the opposite. So ruling is always come for a reason, not the reason come for the ruling.
ففي أحد الآيات يقول القرآن أنه في مسألة المفاضلة في القتال أن يكن منكم 20 صابرون يغلبوا 200.
So he's mentioning now as an example, in the case of fighting, Allah he promised 20 of you, and this is in the chapter of Al-Anfal, 20 of you can fight 200.
وأن يكن منكم 100 يغلبوا 2000.
And if it is 100 can fight 2000.
هذه في الآية الأولى. الآية الثانية اجت نسخت هذا الحكم، ذكر العلة. تقول الآية الثانية.
The second chapter came, it's abrogate this command or statement. So he's saying, it says,
الآن وقد علم الله فيكم ضعفا. صار شنو الحكم؟ تغير.
And now, because Allah now he just found out that you have a weakness, so the ruling changed.
إن يكن منكم 10 يغلبوا 20.
So 10 can win against 20. Remember, it was 20 against 200. Now it is 10 against 20.
إن يكن منكم 100 يغلبوا 200.
100 can fight 200, not 2000.
يعني تنزل إلى العشر.
So now he lowered the percentage to 10%.
كانوا أول المسلمين كل واحد يغلب 10، الآن كل واحد يغلب 2.
In the beginning, the Muslim they used to fight 1 to 10. Now 1 to 2.
هنا القرآن انطانا العلة، يقول الآن وقد علم فيكم ضعفا.
Now Allah he gave us the reason he changed that, because now he found out that you have a weakness, and later we will laugh at this. This is my word. We will laugh at this. This is my words. So he's saying, and he gave us the reason why he changed the numbers, because now he found out that you have a weakness.
يعني شنو؟ يعني الحكم يتغير بتغير العلة. كان القرآن في البداية يتصور أن المؤمنين إلى درجة من الإيمان ما عندهم ضعف، كل 100 يغلبوا 2000.
So in the beginning, the Quran, or the author of the Quran, thought or imagined that the believers are so strong in faith to the point one can fight 10.
كل 200 يغلبوا 2000. هذا معناته كل ما تغيرت العلة مو إلا الله هو اللي يغير. واحد يقول هو الله هو يغير، Allah Hakim.
So he's saying it's not Allah really changing, Allah is wise.
يعني مو اعتباطي يغير الحكم. في مكة كان المسلمين ضعفاء، فجاءت الآيات لكم دينكم ولي دين إلا ما أنت منذر لست عليهم بمسيطر.
So when he was in Mecca, Allah told him, okay, you know what, it's not your business to fight them or anything. You are just a warner, because Muslims at that time, they were weak.
فأي قتال ممنوع.
So fight is not allowed. Why? Because they are weak.
لكم دينكم ولي دين.
You have your religion, I have mine. Later he will say to you now, Allah abrogated that because the Muslims are strong.
هذا في المدينة. في مكة لما صار المسلمون أقوياء نسخت هذه الآيات.
When the Muslims come back to Mecca and they are now strong, all those verses about like peace, etc., they are abrogated. They are not allowed. So go and kill.
إذن في المدينة إذن نفهم أن الظروف إذا تغيرت الحكم يتغير.
So if the circumstances changed, the rule changed.
يعني هنا بعقلنا أفلا يتدبرون القرآن أم على قلوب أقفالها.
I will stop here actually, and I will go back to what he said about the verses in the Quran about fighting. And here you see that even this guy who is asking questions, and we will continue, we are not done with him, he himself is not, you know, looking carefully at what he is saying, because he just mentioned something very important. Allah, he changed a ruling about 10 fighting 200 because now he found out. What kind of God? He just now find out, or found, you know, he found out that you have weakness. Now, Allah, he found out, you see the Muslim translation is not true, but we will use it. So in verse number 65 in chapter 8, O Prophet of Allah, urge the believers to fight. There are 20 steadfast person amongst you, they will overcome 200. And if there is 100 steadfast person will overcome 1,000. So 1 to 10, you know, here in the percentage. The verse after it, Allah changed the number. Why? He is giving us, he said, the Sheikh, well, because Allah, he gave us a reason. Now he found out, like, you know, those Muslims, they were strong in faith in the beginning, and now they are not strong in faith enough to have to win that much. So 1 to 2, in the beginning it was 1 to 10. Now it's 1 to 2. But who in the world want to believe in this? Because simply you will notice, and I wish this Sheikh will accept to debate me, that both conditions is the same. Nothing changed. 20, or urge the believer to fight if there are 20 steadfast person amongst you. So what is the condition? Steadfast. They can overcome 200, correct? The second condition is the same, nothing changed. So his analyze, or his trying to explain the stupidity of the Quran is false, because simply in the second verse is the same requirement. If 100 steadfast person, so both of them, they require a steadfast in order to accomplish the mission. Are you with me? It's like saying to you, like, you know, when you go in the army, they say there is a certain condition, like your chest, waist, and your chest and shoulder, etc. They have to match numbers, certain numbers, right? So those numbers did not change. The matching of you as a person did not change. What it changes is the number of the enemy. So what he said, that the reason is to change the command of numbers of the enemy numbers is because he found out that those people are not strong in faith enough. But as you see, how it can happen that Allah, he is God supposedly, and he now found out that you have a weakness. Especially both of them, they have the same requirement. Like if the first verse saying, you know, like 100 of you steadfast can win against 1,000, I can say, okay, well, the second verse doesn't say steadfast. But you will notice both of them, they are saying exactly the same requirement, which means the requirement not change. So all his assumption really is absolutely false. It's not logical, it's not true, and it's against what the verse is saying. Do we have any Muslim would like to join us? Any Muslim? So here you see 20 steadfast overcome 200. And here, steadfast person, and the number is 100, can overcome 200. That cannot be from God. Because victory, first of all, is not about the number, it's about the promise. Look how stupid this chapter is. So what if the number of the enemy is 300 and the Muslim is 100? They will lose then. Correct? So what is the point of this promise? Are you following with me? Is Allah making a promise of victory, or making he's a fortune teller? Like in the Middle East, you know, a woman, she drink a coffee, and other woman, she asks her to flip the cup, and then the coffee will make some lines in the cup, and she read her the fortune teller. Is Allah being a fortune teller, or he is just making a prediction based on numbers, or he is God who knew the future? Which one? He cannot be God who knows the future, because it says in verse number 66, now Allah, he found out. You see translation, he says, now Allah has lighted your task. And not for he knew, not for who he knows, no. وَعَلِمَ, now, and now he found out, now he knew, now. This now here, go back, not Allah only lighted her task, it's now he knows, now. If we change the translator, let us see if we can find different translation. This is Hilali and Bukhtal. Let us see another translation, Arbari. What is the name of this guy, Arbari? All right. Now he used a God, that's false. This is Allah. Now Allah has lightened it for you, knowing that there is a weakness in you. Now, Allah, he found you have a weakness. The Muslim, they claim that Allah is all-knowing. Yet just now, he found that you have a weakness. Same time, they went to war and they lost. They lost. In fact, if you read this story about that, the interpretation about it, Muhammad, he told them that he saw a vision from Allah that the number of the disbelievers will be very little. They went there, they found a number they cannot believe. So when they came back, they asked him, you told us there will be way less. It turned to be way more. So what this vision you saw? And then Muhammad, he gave them this verse. Do you see the reason? Muhammad, he gave them this verse because simply he got busted. He is a false prophet. He claimed that Allah gave him a vision, like he saw the number of the disbelievers will be very little. They will run away. No, nobody is interested to fight. And what happened is the opposite. Do we have any Muslim would like to join us? Anyone? Any Muhammadan would like to join us? Nobody? Any sheikh? Nobody. So when this sheikh is asking questions, and they are serious actually about the Quran, he himself is sleeping over some serious stuff to avoid the embarrassment. In fact, the same sheikh, he have other video. Let me try to find it, where he say Allah do not know, obviously. Allah do not know. I will try to find it. Here we go. This is the video. It's called Allah لا يعلم الغيب وليس قادر على كل شيء. Let me open it in Google Translation, Google browser, so we can use Google Translation for the title. So he himself, he agreed that obviously Allah do not know the unseen, and he is unable to do everything as many Muslims they believe. This is the same video. Here we go. I open it in Google browser. I will use Google Translation so we can translate the page. The title, and this is his channel. You have an organization actually. So as you see, this is his name, Sheikh Ahmad Kabinji. Allah does not know the unseen and is not capable of everything. He is saying in his video, this is a lie. When the Muslim they say that Allah knows the unseen, that is a big fat lie. And when the Muslim they say Allah is capable of everything, that is a big fat lie too. And in his video saying obviously those Muslims do not know their God. They are worshiping the wrong God then. So as you see, the verses we mentioned to you in chapter 8 confirm that too. Allah do not know the unseen. He do not know the future. He is, which means he is not, have nothing to do with God in any way. Same time, he is not the Almighty who can do everything.
فالشيء ما موجود لا يعلم به الله. والقرآن أيضا يصرح عديد من الآيات يقول إن الله أتنبئونه، يقول المشركين أتنبئونه بما لا يعلم في السماوات والأرض لا يعلم.
He is reading for him a verse from the Quran. This is a good one actually. He is saying, yeah, Allah do not know the unseen, do not know the future. He says, are you asking Allah to tell you things he himself do not know? Let us see, there's a Muhammadan trying to contact me. Let us see. I hope he will answer. We are calling him. Just to let you know, Muslims, if you text me or you want me to call you and you don't answer, I will block you. Just to let you know. I mean, why you are texting me? Are you just trying to be annoying, supposedly? I will block you. So I will call you one more time. Let us see if you will answer. He's not answering. Okay, take a hike. So, the Sheikh here in this video is making it clear that the Quran confirms that Allah himself he do not know. Now for sure the Muslims, they will try to find different answer for this verse, which is obviously get Allah busted. I mean, this guy, he is calling me again. Let me try to call him one more time. If you don't answer this time, I will block him. Oh, this is a different person. Hello? Hello? Hello, yeah, hello. Are you a Muslim?
If Islam is false, why is it growing this fast then?
I don't know. What I know, Islam is dying. Who told you Islam is growing fast?
You can't see the numbers then?
Well, the number says, you know, do you want me to play for you the videos of Muslims saying it's an avalanche? Muslims are leaving Islam. Al Jazeera TV says 16,000 Muslims leaving Islam a day. 6 million a year. What numbers? Those numbers are false. Even in Saudi Arabia, nobody practices Islam no more. Don't you know that in Saudi Arabia now there's no Islamic police? Women do not need to wear hijab. Women, they aren't even allowed, they used not to be allowed even to leave town without their husband permission, and now they can go to the space. Don't you know that? Didn't you see this? The woman who went to the space, she's not wearing hijab and she's sleeping with men in a small, tiny space ship. Don't you see the Saudi have music festivals? Is that allowed in Islam? So who is the Muslims?
Yeah, Saudi Arabia became more secular, yes.
Okay, so this is the center of Islam. So you just told me now that Saudi Arabia itself is not a Muslim now. So who is a Muslim? Give me a country as a Muslim.
Mostly are in Asia.
Like where? Where?
I don't know. Don't you see the numbers then?
I see the numbers. As an example, the biggest nightclubs in the world is in Indonesia. Even they use a stadium. The government themselves, they are the one who own many of those nightclubs. Drinking, sex, condoms in the floor everywhere. This is Indonesia. You never heard of the Bikini Islands in Indonesia? You never heard about people that you never watched those videos? Oh, right now, if I go right now search in YouTube, for like night life in Indonesia. This is the biggest Islamic country.
So you're saying there's no more Muslims?
You are telling me, not me. I'm not saying that. It's you Muslims, because you Muslims. Because in Islam, my friend, in Islam is what? Islam is a religion and a law. If there is no law, there is no Islam. So Islam is not a religion of ideology. I do meditate with the Hindus. They sit in their ass and they think about their God, Mr. Rat. No, you Muslim believe that Islam is a religion come with a law. If you don't practice the law, Islam does not exist. Correct?
There's also spiritual side of it.
There's no spiritual life in it. You know, what are you talking about? No. So do you want to change topic, or you want to stay about numbers?
Yeah, you might be right about the numbers, but I don't know about
yeah, I just went to YouTube and searched for nightlife in Indonesia, and look what I found, my friend. Look at this. This is nightlife in nightlife.
Muslims doesn't represent Muslims.
So to present who? Hindus?
Yeah, the people, but not the religion. Yeah.
Okay. So which country present Muslims? Can you give me the name?
Okay, by definition, a whole nation can be Muslim. Yeah.
Okay. So now the numbers are false. Okay. Did you see a video of the guy, his name Ali Dawa? He said that Islam teaches you to have a secret wife.
Islam teaches you can have more four wives. Yes.
Secret wife. Okay. What do you think about this amazing religion? Is that why Muslims are leaving Islam, especially women? Because no woman, she would like to have a secret a husband have secret wife cheating in her back. Do you have a secret wife? Do you have a secret wife yourself?
No, Islam didn't teach that.
So Ali Dawa is a liar?
Where did you get that from?
Did you see his video with Mimi Hijab?
Is that from Quran?
Well, I don't know. You Muslims, are you saying to me that you Muslims are not Muslims no more? So you are making things not there?
Okay, you are Christian, right?
No, I'm not.
Is every Christian?
No, hold on. What do you mean I am a Christian? What does that mean? The whole Quran never mentioned the word Christian. So you are making a word. You as a Muslim, you don't believe in something called a Christian. Focus with me. So here, this is Mimi Hijab, and this is Ali Dawa, speaking about your amazing religion, that you can have a secret wife. So, and they say the Prophet, he allowed that. A man, he can lie to his wife. The wife, she can lie to the husband. So when you say to me,
that was probably fake. That was probably fake.
This is proof what? So what is that to prove? That you can lie to your wife and your wife can lie to you?
That was probably corrupted.
Who is corrupted?
I don't know.
Who is corrupted? You said corrupted. Who?
Probably corrupt for their benefits or something.
Corrupt what?
Probably someone corrupted for his benefit.
So now you are saying to me the Quran is corrupted.
I partially agree.
What part of the Islam is not corrupted?
What do you mean?
What?
What do you mean? The weird things are probably corrupted.
There is many things are not corrupted, like what?
I mean, all the weird things, they are probably corrupted.
All the weird things in Islam is corrupted. That's mean all Islam is corrupted, because name for me one thing in Islam is not weird. If there is one thing in Islam is not weird, as an example, if you divorce your wife 3 times, she have to go and sleep with the new guy before she can come back to you. Is that corrupted, or this is from Allah?
That's not from Allah.
This is not what?
No.
What? No.
That's what I said. That's probably corrupted.
Properly corrupted. Okay. Okay. What about Zulkarnain? He found the sun setting place.
Maybe not literally, but I don't know.
No, it says he found next to it too. He found next to it people. So what literally? This literally, people are people. People are not ants. People are not pictures. People are people. So he found next to the sun, where the sun set. He keep going until he reached the setting place of the sun, and then next to it he found people. So is that corrupted? And then he found where the sun sit in the murky water.
That's probably what he saw from his point of view. What do you think?
Yeah, but in the Quran doesn't say from his point of view. Are you saying your prophet and your God Allah do not speak good Arabic, like he's maybe from Pakistan, so he should add, you know, from his point of view? Are you you are saying to me that there is some stuff in the Quran is corrupted, obviously, and now you are saying to me that you are a person who corrupt the Quran because you are adding words is not there. Is that word in the Quran?
I said properly. I said properly.
Okay, properly. You are adding properly to the Quran then. Did Allah says properly he thought? Or Allah he says he found it sitting?
Look, Allah is God, right?
Allah is God. No, Allah is not God.
You can't always understand with your human mind.
Oh no, hold on. So are you saying to me that your God, he can't understand and he cannot comprehend how we think and he can't explain himself?
Maybe from our human mind, we don't know.
Why don't Allah, he knew how you would think? He sent you a message. Don't Allah, he knew how you will be able to read it and how you will be able to understand it? You know, if Allah, he could not give you the message, make it clear, that means Allah is a failure and he is an author of a book, failed to explain what he is trying to say to us. Do you think it's properly that Allah is not even Arab and he don't speak good Arabic? That's why his Quran is messed up. Like now, when I make a book as an example in English, you know, I have books in English, I give it to somebody to help me with the grammar because I am not born in America and my English is not, you know, not that good. So I need somebody to correct it for me. Do you think Allah, he published his book without a grammar check and without checking the meaning and what the word he should use?
Did it have grammar problem, man?
Oh, the Quran is a problem. You know, I just showed you.
How do you know then? How do you know?
Because I'm an Arab, and we are the master of Arabic language. There's a poetry called Al-Mu'allaqat. You can go and check it out. Al-Mu'allaqat, all of it written by Arab Christians only. Thousands of poetry. Nobody can write like them. Never. So you will notice that the Quran is just a silly book. Okay, I will give you. I will give you. Listen.
Al-Arab is special.
Listen. I'm going to ask you to read for me a verse. I'm not going to say anything. You explain it. You know.
No, you are trying to troll Allah's Arabic too, right?
I'm trying what?
You are trying to troll Allah's Arabic.
Troll?
Yeah.
You cannot troll.
Like it.
You cannot troll a troll, my friend. Allah is a troll. How you can troll a troll?
Troll? He made you, bro.
Okay, listen. I want you to read for me this verse, and you know, you are the Muslim. You are the Muslim, not me, and you explain it to me. Go ahead. Chapter 66, verse number 3.
Wait, I can't see.
And I will. Which translation you like to read? What is your favorite translation? I will put for you Joe Biden translation. So here it says, when the Prophet disclosed a matter in confidence to one of his consorts, she then divulged to another, and Allah made it known to him. He confirmed the part, therefore, and he, I don't know, translation is messed up. I can't even read it. I think Yusuf Ali is using Google translation, even though it wasn't exist in his time. When the Prophet confided a fact into one of his wives, when she afterward divulged it, and Allah appraised him, therefore he made known to her part therefore, and passed over part. And when he told it her, she said, who has told you thee? He said, he knower, the aware hath told me. Okay, I'm getting busy. Tell me what is the verse is about.
You know, I'm not a scholar. They might.
You do not need to be a scholar. Are you saying to me that Allah, he failed to talk to you as a person? Are you saying to me the Quran, in order to read a simple verse, you need a scholar? Read any verse, you cannot understand anything. So you asked me to prove my point. The point is proven.
Oh,
It's
that's,
just,
I know, I know.
oh,
It's
okay.
in English, probably it's in English.
It's in English. So what I was reading for you now in German?
Yeah, I'm not Arabic speaker, by the way.
I'm not reading in Arabic. Did I read in Arabic? I read for you in English.
No, I'm not an Arabic speaker, but the translation might differ, you know.
Which translation? Read, I don't know. You read any translation you want. So what I see, like this is an old grandma visiting her other grandma, talking about the neighbor. So when Susu told Mumu, and Mumu told Shishi, and Shishi told Dudu, Dudu told Sisi, and Susu told her, you know why he told Dudu? And Dudu says, okay, who told you that Susu told Dudu? So Allah told Dudu that what Susu said, I will tell you part of it, and I will not tell you the other part. And then Susu, she asked him, how you Dudu? How in the world you know what Susu said? He said, Allah is all knower, the one who told me. He told me some of it, not all of it. This is God.
That's weird, yeah.
That's weird. Okay. Can you name for me a chapter in the Quran is not weird?
Are you there?
No, I'm not there. I'm here. You are there.
What did you just say?
I'm saying, can you show me one chapter in the Quran is not weird?
No, most of Quran is not weird, but some is.
Some of the Quran is weird? Okay, show me a chapter in the Quran is not weird. Go ahead.
Wait.
I'm waiting. You remind me. You said wait. Allah, he said the same. You must be Allah. Allah, they say it to Muhammad. Why? How come you don't have a miracle? How come? He says, okay, wait, and I'm waiting with you. Wait. Have you ever heard? Hold on, chapter 10, verse number 20. Mr. Wait. Have you ever heard of a God? He said to the people who are questioning Muhammad, how come your God don't give you any miracle? He says to them, okay, wait, I'm waiting with you. Allah saying, wait, I'm waiting with you? Allah is waiting to who?
That doesn't disprove Allah, by the way.
What do you mean? I mean, they are asking Allah for a miracle, and Allah, he says, wait, and I'm waiting with you. Wait for what? Why you are laughing? He hung up. He laughed at his God. This guy, he takes me saying, if Islam is false, then why is it growing so fast? Okay? But now he hang up. I mean, it's obvious. Islam is so, yeah, this is weird and that weird. And this is weird, really. And yeah, I agree this one is weird. But not all the Quran is weird. Okay, which one is in the Quran not weird? All the Quran is weird. And then he said to me, wait. Okay, here we go. You remind me of the chapter in the Quran. Allah himself, when they challenge him for a miracle, he says, I wait and I'm waiting with you. Imagine somebody asking Jesus to do miracle, and Jesus says, okay, let us wait and I will wait with you. Wait for what? And he hang up. Do we have any other Muslim would like to join us? Yeah, don't forget to give us dislike if you don't mind, because a Christian, they don't give us like. I asked the Muslim to give us dislike. Hey Muslim, if you are watching, please if you don't mind, please give us dislike, okay? And share the video in your Facebook and tell them I dislike this video. Do we have any Muhammadan here? So as you see, even the sheikhs, even their sheikhs saying Allah do not know the future. And the funny here, in the same verse we are reading, saying is the one who knows the unseen is Allah. But they are asking him for a miracle. What does have to do with knowing the unseen? I mean, you are God. The one who's talking now is Allah, not Muhammad, supposedly. So they are asking Muhammad, tell your God, ask him, why he don't have a miracle? Why he don't make a miracle? So he says, I am the one who know the unseen. Wait, I'm waiting with you. Don't you see that the one is making the answer, he is suffering from mental illness, flight of thoughts? What does have to do with the challenge? Somebody come to you and says, I challenge you to lift this, let us say, there's a piece of weight, 20 kilograms, 30 kilograms, 50 kilograms, whatever. Can you lift it with one arm? And then you say to him, okay, you know what? I am the one who knows the unseen. Wait, I'm waiting with you. What does have to do with the challenge? Isn't it obvious the one who wrote the Quran is stupid? No, I'm not going to call him again. I mean, poor guy. He hung up because he felt, I think, embarrassed because he laughed. I heard him laughing. So this is a big deal. Like he is laughing at his Quran. So he hung up. I don't want to push it hard on him. Yeah, I hope he will leave Islam. But as you see, Islam is laughable. Quran is laughable. Muhammad is laughable. Everything they say is laughable. Is stupid. It doesn't make sense. Even their sheikhs themselves agree that Allah do not know the future, and He is not all knowing, and He is not really the one who can do everything as many Muslims they claim, And we showed you that from their own sheikhs, This is the title. Here we go. We put it in the front of you. Allah does not know the unseen. The sheikh. This is a sheikh proving it to you. And he is not capable of everything. This is not my words. So we are in a time where the Muslims themselves and their sheikhs agree that Allah is like is like an imaginary almighty God. So in one hand he knew the unseen. This is what they say. But the second you start reading the Quran, you will notice that there is no way he knew the unseen. And this sheikh, this guy he called me, he was reading the same chapter actually, the one I showed him about his God, challenging him for a miracle. He says, wait, I am waiting with you. Verse number 18, if we go to the same chapter, if you read the translation, you will see the translation is false. In Arabic it says, أَتُنَبِّئُونَ اللَّهَ بِمَا لَا يَعْلَمُ. Are you prophesying about Allah of something He did not know? He do not know. Are you telling things about Allah which He Himself do not know? A Muslim might say to you, well, you know what? Here, maybe they are saying things about Him is not true. But even that, Allah knew. Don't Allah, He knew everything? Even you Muslim, you believe that it's destiny, which means if somebody says something, it's already written in his book. This is what the Muhammadan believe. That anything like now I'm talking to you is written in the book of Allah. And this verse, chapter 10, verse number 18 says, are you talking about Allah? Are you informing Allah of something He Himself do not know? How that can be true? Do we have any Muhammadan? He have the courage and the knowledge to call me. Anyone? Any brave Muhammadan beside the Muslim who call me and he agree that the Quran is full of weird stuff, and he agreed that the Quran must be corrupted, but he said not all of it. I say you cannot corrupt the corrupt anyway. Like the Muslim, they make a big drama about the preserved Quran. In fact, for me, I prefer to say the Quran is preserved, because then they have no excuse to say, oh, somebody change it. You know what I mean? Which one is easier for me? The guy now, he got out from the stupid Quran by saying the Quran obviously not preserved, so he can save the ass of his God. But a person who believes the Quran, all of it is preserved, will make it easier for me to get his God busted. So for me, I don't really care if your Quran preserved or not. I like it the way it is. It's stupid, made by a stupid person, whoever he is. For me, it's not my interest to prove the Quran to be corrupt, because simply, you cannot corrupt a corrupt twice or 3 times or 4 times. It's corrupt already. It's like you are saying to me, you bring me a fake dollar, and then I made it a fake dollar. It was a fake dollar from the beginning. Do we have any Muhammadan? Explain to us how Allah He do not know. How this can be from God? This is the book of stupidity. Like, you know, when the Quran said, who is the one holding the birds from falling down? Is that Sadhguru talking? I mean, even the stupid Sadhguru will not say such a statement. Allah could not do any miracle, but Allah decided to show us a miracle. It happened every day. What is the miracle? Have they not seen the bird held by Allah in the sky? This is the miracle. Okay, so now if somebody asks me to prove that, I will claim that I'm God. Okay, hey, I am God. I am Androtets. I am the big G. Hey, Androtets, how you prove that you are the God? Okay, don't you see the birds in the sky? I am the one who hold them from falling down. That's deep. So Allah cannot do any miracle. Allah claim miracles, and what is the miracle? He hold the bird in the sky. Okay, who is holding the Boeing 777? It must be different God. This is your miracle? The birds are using their wings. Nobody is holding them. If they stop moving their wings, they will fall down. Have you ever seen a bird, you know, he have no wings flying? Maybe he can do it by farting. You got gas. And the second we mention the word gas, we will die laughing, because there is tons of stories about gas in Islam. If I go right now, just to show you how stupid this is not religion. This is a silly, stupid, savage, low class. You know, look at this. Dogs, they come inside the holy house of Allah and they piss and nobody clean after them. And then the Muslim today, they want to teach you that we are taught to be clean. And the Prophet, he used to clean and he is very clean. I mean, dogs, they piss in the mosque. Muslim, they put their head in the floor. They put their head in the top of the piss of dogs and nobody cleaned the urine. In fact, Muhammad himself, he used to take ablution with urine. Dead dogs, women of blood from period, and garbage, stinking garbage. How this prophet can be a prophet? I made a short video. It's called "The Prophet Yet Crazy" about this hadith. And the government of Pakistan, they send a request to YouTube to block this video in their country. It's a threat to national security. There's a guy, his name Dr. Sabil Ahmad. He speaks like a girl, you know, he's a weirdo. So, brothers and sisters, you know, Prophet, he was the best in hygiene. Like the Prophet, he taught us as an example, when you sneeze, put your hand over your mouth. But the coward, he will not read for you. Why? Muhammad, he claimed that shaitan, he jumped in your mouth. Not because he is fighting corona. It was just a stupid superstition. Shaitan sleep in your nose, shaitan jump in your mouth, shaitan play with your anus, shaitan round himself out your penis, shaitan, even the belly bomb, we have it, is because of the spit of shaitan according to Muhammad. And this is the person who become a prophet, a mentally ill person. Even the Arab, they don't do what he's doing. Look, this is why they are asking him, why you do that? They are questioning his behavior. The Arab, those are not the Roman. Those are Arab in the same town. They are questioning what kind of a person he jump in the water, have dead dogs, and women of blood from period. What the word Pakistan mean? Who care? Pakistan, I guess it means ignorance, because this is the land of ignorance. I don't know what the word Pakistan means. I have no idea. Who cares? The loss of my interest. All what I know is the land of ignorance, stupidity. As one of you, he said, the government of Pakistan, instead of sending somebody to debate me, they are sending a complaint to the government of to YouTube, asking them to block my videos. What about you come and debate me about it? They are coward. They are literally cowards. Otherwise, what is the problem exactly? If I go right now in this so-called religion, and I'm not going to type anything in Arabic, you can try that yourself. And you can type fart or break wind. You should try actually both, because that will show you more stories. So let me type the word fart. Look at this. Allah Apostle said the prayer of a person who does hadith, which means passes urine, stool, or wind. How in the world somebody is praying, he is passing urine and stool? You see, I will let the wind goes now for. But you are now praying to Allah and you are passing stool? What is that? Is that for real? the prayer from him is not accepted until he do ablution again. Okay. Look at this. No. No. All those stories about farting and etc. You know. If one of you is performing prayer and he commit hadath, which means farting, let him take hold of his nose. Yes, sir. Thank you for teaching us. This is religion. If we open now and we see what Jesus he say and what Jesus he teach and what Muhammad is busy with, you will see what we are talking about. So when somebody says to me, I want to follow Muhammad, you are mentally ill. You are literally mentally ill. Usually those who convert to Islam, they are struggling with their own self, society, rejection, stress, you know, a woman, she cannot find a husband because Muslims, they marry anything. I'm not exaggerating. I mean, they have a book about having sex with the statues, having sex with the goat, having sex with the hole in the wall, having sex with the bread. Even watermelon, there is fatwa about having sex with it. Not only the Quran is stupid and what they call scientific miracle, we die laughing at it. The whole value of this cult is garbage. To the point, even their prophet himself, he takes shower with garbage, literally. Shaitan, he play with your vows. Shaitan, he do your wife if you don't say the prayer. Shaitan, you know, I mean, all the religion is based on superstitions and stupidity and fictions and garbage, and you know, those poor people, they think it's true. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Mayday, mayday, mayday. Who is a brave Muslim would like to join us? Me, myself, I like to convert to Islam, and I would like to have secret wives. Seriously. I mean, that is a clear proof that Islam is a...
Me, hijab, brother Sataj, they would on lie detector test. And they said the following questions. Do you love your wife? Yes. Pass. Would you die for her? Yes. Pass. If your wife was okay, would you get a second wife? Yes. Pass. There is not a conflict between a man loving his wife and a man wanting to be polygamous.
And then the Muslim women, they start saying, I understand that you like to have intimacy with other women. Prostitution. The woman, she is saying to the man in YouTube, live on air, I understand you like to have intimacy, sexual. Why you don't say to F? I mean, what intimacy mean exactly? Why you cannot go for it? They try to present to you that Muslim sisters who's wearing hijab are decent girls, but when you hear them, you will see what we are talking about. I understand that the man, he want to have intimacy with other women. What she is saying, she understand that all those monkeys in the front of her, they want to F. She understand that all of you, you like to F any woman. You are just an effing people. May Allah F you all.
I agree. Because I get the polygamous part. I get the whole wanting to have more intimacy with more than one woman.
Yeah. Did you hear? Those are the decent Muslims. They wear hijab. I mean, if this is what they say in YouTube, in public, what they say in private? She understand, brother. She understand that we have a bunch of pervert religion. He cannot hold his penis in his pant. And he say, yeah, she understand. And he say, yeah. So what the purpose of all of this? Intimacy. This is intimacy. Is just is not really exist. What intimacy? This is effing business. The whole purpose of relationship between women and men in Islam is not a family, because already is a wife. So what is second wife for? I understand you want to F more women. And Abdul, he says, yeah. And they want to convince you that this is a religion coming from God, and the one who came with these rules is godly rules. But in reality, this is nothing but an effing business god. Muhammad, he is an evil man. He knew that those pervert, they will like it. He have no ethic. He don't have even zero ethic. He have minus 100 ethic. In the same time, if we go and see what the Messiah said, you will see not only we are the opposite, we are from different galaxy. And the false liar Muhammad, he claimed that the Messiah worshiped the same God Muhammad he worshiped. So how come the Messiah encouraged us to have only one wife and to be united forever under the unity of God? It's not just a contract. The marriage is not just a marriage. It is God's blessing. Here it's intimacy and effing. And you will notice that Muhammad, he have 13 wives. So why the Muslim, he will have 4 and Muhammad have 13? Because simply they say to you, the penis of Allah Prophet was more powerful. They might even say to you that the penis of the Prophet was so strong to the point is 6 steps behind Muhammad. They might say to you that Muhammad, when he go to the spring of water, his penis take a dip before Muhammad arrived a mile away. All cult leaders, they promote open sex. Hippies. This is hippies. This is nothing but hippies. There's nothing called wife and husband. And when the wife, so-called wife, funny wife, you divorce her 3 times, she cannot come back to you unless she F a new husband. He F her, and then he open her legs, excuse me, and he do boom boom, and he have to put it in, and she have to taste his juice, and he have to taste her juice, as Muhammad said. And then and only then she can go back to the previous husband. How that can fit with the teaching of Christ? So my friend, I say to you that those who follow Islam, I am not exaggerating, are the one who are entrusted to live as a pervert. Sex with the children's. No dignity, no love. Because this, if a man he love a woman, he stay with her. If a man he love a woman, even if his wife she die, he will be always loyal to her. But because in Islam there is no love, it's just effing God, effing prophet, effing religion, effing heaven, effing people, effing everything. In fact, the proof that this religion is a religion of a pervert, that they put this video in public. This is telling you how much low class the believers are. They are not even hiding it. They are proud about it. When God, he created Adam, he created one man, one woman. Muhammad, he copied the story from the Jews. He put it in his Quran. So how come in the heaven Adam was with one Eve, if by natural, as this guy he said, in natural, every human being, every man is a person he like to have many wives. So how God created Adam with one woman? How the poor Adam was able to keep his penis in his pant with one woman? Maybe Eve, she was a special expert in sex to make her husband happy, even though she is the only one. Maybe Eve, she made like 14 mirrors, so when Adam look at her, he see 14. Stupid, ignorant, low class, trashy, garbage, zero ethic, sex with children, beating women, cheating the wife, cheating the husband, everybody cheating everybody. Allah is a liar. Muhammad is a liar. Muhammad, he cheating his wife. Muhammad, he sleep with the maid when the wife is not there. Muhammad, he go to the house of his son when the husband is not there and he flirt with the wife. Muhammad, he take the wife of his son. Muhammad have sex with 6 years old. Muhammad, he asked for the hand of a girl. She is just 2 days old, just born. He said, you know, this is, you know, she did not even pass the age of infant. He asked for her hand. Muhammad, he is licking the face of Osama. Muhammad sucking the tongue of Al-Hassan. Muhammad is sucking his penis. Muhammad is saying, if Osama was a girl, I will dress him. Muhammad is hugging men. Men are kissing the belly of Muhammad and down his belly. Muhammad is naked in front of men. Muhammad is walking naked. Muhammad is a person who go and sit showing his testicles and men in front of him, and he don't cover himself until Uthman come, and then suddenly he cover himself. Why? Because he said, Uthman, angels are shy from him. So it's okay to show you all your stuff to Umar, to Abu Bakr. Uthman, we cover. Why? Because Uthman is a businessman, he's rich. And Muhammad need his donation. That is Islam, my friend. And those who they are saying to you, Islam is not filthy, they must be people who love filth. It's like somebody, he work in recycle business. You know, there's poor people, they go, and we never make fun of the poor people. God bless them. Because they are poor, they are willing to jump inside the garbage. But those are forced to. They did not choose to. Islam is like a person jumping inside the garbage because he liked to. And the funny is, the Muslim, they say to you that pigs are dirty. You say, why? They say because they jump in the mud. But look what Muhammad do. Muhammad jump in a stinky garbage water, sewage water, have all kind of crazy stuff with dead dogs. This guy is calling me again, the one who laugh. He's not answering. Oh boy. He's saying he hung up by accident. Ah, by accident. I see. Okay, okay. I'm calling him. If you are a Muslim, you like to join us, feel free. Okay, he cannot. Okay, he cannot talk. All right. Somebody saying, what about the Muslim? They say Allah had reflected light. Okay, let us answer this one and laugh. The moon, sorry, the moon. Let us search for the claim so we can put it on the screen so we can laugh at it. Every Muslim is a liar until he proves the opposite. Take that from me. Every Muslim is a liar, especially when he speaks about his religion. The moon have reflected light, brother. What you can say? Must be true. Oh, there's no sound? There's no sound? Okay, hold on. It's my fault. All right, we fixed that.
Its own light. The scientists, they thought that the light of the moon was its own light. But Quran says in Surah Furqan, chapter number 25, verse number 61, blessed is he, that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has made the constellations in the sky and placed therein sun, that is a lamp, having its own light, and moon, having borrowed light. The Arabic word used for the sun in the Quran, it is shams. And its light is always described as siraj, wahaj, or diya, which means a torch having a light of its own, or a blazing lamp, or a shining glory. Always the light of the sun is described as wahaj, siraj, or diya, meaning a light of its own. The Arabic word for moon is qamar, and its light is described as munir or nur, meaning borrowed light or a reflected light.
Stop. So the word nur mean borrowed light or reflected light. Just to show you how easy to demolish those stupid people. The word nur, which is a light, if it is borrowed light, that means Allah himself is borrowed light. Because if we type the word nur in Arabic here, you will find that the Quran keeps saying Allah himself is a nur. This is the word nur. Nurullah, the light of Allah. Obviously, it's reflected light. Allah have reflected light. Chapter 24, verse number 35. Allahu nuru samawati wal ard. Allah is nur of the sky and the earth. Not nurun ala nur. He is nur upon nur. The Quran is full of verses saying Allah is nur. So this is stupid donkey, he just said Allah is reflected light. He don't have a light. He is not a light, and his light is reflecting. Reflecting who? The light of who? This is how silly they are. But because they knew you don't speak Arabic, you do not know Arabic, and they assume that you are an ignorant, you are an idiot who do not know, we can say anything, and you accept it, and you open your mouth and you say, wow. Wow. But as you see, this is what nur mean. Allah himself is nur. So if the word nur mean reflected light, that means Allah never had any light. He himself is reflected light. Do we have any Muhammadan? All the Muhammadan claim about science and miracles are fabrication. I have zero respect to those who promote Islam by lying. You see, if you say the truth, I say, okay, well, he is being truthful. But I never met one Muhammadan. He is honest about his belief. Never. Never, ever. Prove me wrong. Who dare to prove me wrong? Anyone? All right. Look like no Muslim dare to call us. I'm not going to keep you long. Today is Sunday, and you know you guys have your family and you want to do things with your family, etc. And it's getting late for people who they are in Europe. But as you see, each time we come here, Islam has nothing but something shameful to present to us. No Muslim can defend. Muslim, they will go and make lecturers in front of idiot, ignorant, who know nothing. Totally nothing. The second they meet the one who know and have all the laundry of Muhammad, they put their head between their tails and they withdraw. We have all the laundry of Muhammad. Suddenly the Quran is a book of science. You know, this guy, he keep talking about the Big Bang, and now new discovery says that Big Bang obviously is wrong. So what the Muslim will do? They will start denying the Quran never spoke about the Big Bang. But we can prove that the Quran never mentioned the Big Bang for a second. I mean, what Big Bang? According to the Quran, Allah created even the earth before the sky. So I say to you, I am a Christian prince, and your God Allah don't even fit to play with my toes, for he does not exist, number one. For your prophet is a stupid possessed, number two. For you Muslims are people busy digging for your booger, not for the truth. This is why you will never be something. You will never be a nation. You will never even have an army. You will never be successful. You will never be rich. Even richness you have right now is poorness for you, because you came from a savage Islam. When you get rich, you get doomed. With all the money they have, how they spend their money? In nothing except showing off. They are not the most advanced people. They are not the most people of technology. They are not the most people in philosophy. They are not the most people in knowledge. They are not the most people even in Arabic language. It is us, the Arabic Christians. And if there is one of them, he become something special, he is an atheist. You will notice all the Muslims, they claim that there is a Muslim scientist. If you go check, you will see how they killed them. They killed them, they are kuffar. You cannot find one person the Muslims are proud about, he was not killed by Muslims. Shouldn't you ask yourself why? Because he is not a Muslim. As you see, we come here every day and we wait for Muhammadan to join us, but they don't dare, and we understand why. This is a stupid religion. Nobody can defend it, and nobody can prove it, and nobody even can go with what they say in online. I mean, those are stupid things they say. Islam is nothing but superstition and stupidity. Like the hamster is the enemy of Allah. The lizard is the enemy of Allah. You know, tell me who is your enemy. I tell you, your size. Imagine Christian Prince, he's taking his guns and going out to the yard, and he wanna fight with a squirrel. Oh, the squirrel, the enemy of Allah, takbir. I mean, if a lizard is the enemy of your God, how small your God is. I mean, we are talking about God who created the universe, and then you Muslims want to do jihad against a lizard? Superstition, the black dog is the devil, shaitan is black, kill every black animal. Like Adam, when Allah created him, he hit the right shoulder, and the white of spring came from the right shoulder, and he hit the left shoulder, and the black of spring come from the left shoulder. And then Allah, he said to the one in the right shoulder, you go to heaven, which means the white, and I don't care. And then he says to the one is born from the left shoulder, you go to hell, and I don't care. Racist, disgusting, trashy, superstition, fabrication. And look like Allah, when he made Adam have offspring, he never heard of testicles of Adam, so he was using his shoulders. Maybe the first man, he never have testicles. Maybe his testicles, they used to be in his shoulder. One testicle in the right shoulder, and the other testicle in the left shoulder. And the funny is, no Muslim asked Muhammad a question about the stupid things he say. The Muslim, they have time to tell us the Prophet, he used 3 rocks to clean his ass. But they don't have time to tell us why nobody asked him how he hit his shoulder, and from there come the offspring. Shouldn't we ask him? When the last time we saw a man, from his shoulder, his semen is coming from? Do you think that Adam, he used to put his shoulder in his wife's legs, between her legs? Maybe Adam never have a penis. Maybe when Allah, he created Adam, his shoulder shape is like a penis. So he have 2 penises. And then they come to us and they speak about science. Do we have any brave Muslim would like to call me? Last call if you want to go to heaven and get extra versions, because if you stand against me, can you guess how many versions Allah will give you? Even the promise of virgins is very funny and stupid. Each time you sleep with them, Allah will make them virgin again. That is alone is called cheating. I mean, I just have sex with her. So what do you mean she is virgin again? Are you stupid or what? Because Muhammad, he understands the mentality of those Arab, you know, he want to be the first man. You stupid, what first man? I mean, she is your wife already, and you are the only man have sex with her. So what the point of making her virgin again by Allah putting his finger in her vagina? Stupidity. 70 years orgasm. 70 years orgasm. I mean, who in the world want to believe in such a stupid thing? If the orgasm is 70 years, the sex is how long? And if the lowest man, he have 72 women, those are the lowest. Those are the bad Muslim, by the way. The lowest Muslim. Not every Muslim will have 72. This is the lowest, the bad Muslim, the one who don't pray, don't do anything. He will have 72. And then the 72, each one of them, have 72 maids. And every maid, she have 72 maid. And every maid have 72 maid. Calculate the number, you will find billions, trillions. But I will concentrate only with the 72. So if I have 72 women, and each one of them, the orgasm alone will be 70 years. That is 5,040 years orgasm. Which means, if I have orgasm with this woman today, in order to have sex with the one who is number 72, is going to take, or to come back to the first woman I have sex with, she have to wait 5,040 years just for orgasm. So what's the point? To have sex with the second woman or the same woman, she have to wait 5,040 years. And we calculated only the time for the orgasm. There's no way the orgasm is so long and the sex is so short. That would be funny. Imagine the sex is 1 minute, the orgasm is 70 years. And what kind of a prophet, he says such a thing? And they ask him, how we if? He says, dahman, dahman, which means I will make the sound. You push so hard. This is a prophet of God. Dahman, dahman. This is the holy prophet, and this is the holy God. This is an effing prophet. This is an effing God. And this is an effing religion. And under my shoes is the devil. For whoever teach this is devilish. Thank you very much for being here. May the Lord bless you all. And until we see you soon again, this is your brother Christian Prince, was serving you humbly. And don't forget to give us dislike, Christians, because most of you are useless as usual. Christians by name don't count. Warriors are warriors. Fake people, they go to the open wide gate. It's big, it's a huge, and will take a lot of people. Don't be one of them. I just warned you. Take care.